What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be why I make these YouTube videos. I make these videos for y'all because there was a point in my life, even sometimes now, where I wish that I had someone to give me this knowledge that I try to, share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of my life, I kind of felt like I was just doing whatever. Like, I didn't really have any guidance or anyone to show me any way of how to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in the church, but I didn't have my own faith. I didn't have my own belief in God, for most of my life. And like, I know that I could help someone younger than me, older than me, who may feel the same way, and then you don't have to go through what I went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to give back. I want to give back. That's the point of this, right? That's why I make these. What I aspire to be in life is a mentor. I want to be a mentor to youth, not just like any age, but particularly like teenage kids, young adults, right? That's what I want to be, because I felt like those were the ages in my life and the times in my life where I desperately needed that guidance and that, help molding, you know, and it was absent. And I kind of, I felt the impacts of that. I wish that would have came from my parents. It didn't. Like, I still got life lessons from them, but it just felt like majority of the things I faced, I didn't really have, an outlet to go to. Now I have God, right? I have Jesus and the love of God. So I'm grateful and thankful for that. But I want to pay that forward. I had to pursue this on my own, right? I had to figure a lot of things out. I had to pursue God on my own. I didn't have anyone, kind of like lay it out in front of me and kind of get me involved in it at a point. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's been a learning experience. And I will say, like, my girlfriend, again, she's great, helped me find that relationship with God, right? She was already established in, knowing God and following his word, and that kind of rubbed off on me. And I'm thankful and I'm very grateful. It's been challenging, you know what I'm saying? And I've even gotten like intimidated by her faith at times, feeling inadequate about myself. But realizing that God put her in my life for a reason, right? She's been a blessing. So for that, I will always be grateful. And I want to be a blessing to someone else. I want to leave that impression that she left on me with others, And I still have growing to do. A lot of it is practicing what you preach. And as I've stated in other videos, these videos help me as well. This is not just you talk down on anyone or look down on anyone or act like I know more. When I make these videos for y'all, I watch them and apply them to my life, right? Or I try to the best of my ability to do so. So never am I coming from a place of I know more than anyone or anything like that, because that's not the case. But yeah, man, like I've gone through so much, and I don't blame anyone for that. I would never blame like any other person for my trials or tribulations in life, but it especially became apparent like that this is what I wanted to do when I had my first child, right? I'm in college, not caring, not taking it seriously. And then you hear the news of, me and my girlfriend were pregnant, right? And it kind of shakes things up. And for most of, the pregnancy, it kind of, was just kind of on the back burner because, it wasn't like an urgent thing. And then this was my junior year in college, yeah. My junior year, end of the first semester, kind of hit me, right? Like, I was just messing around in school, not doing what I was supposed to. At that point, there was going to be a baby on the way in like 4 months. Excuse me. So I think it all kind of hit me then, like, oh snap, like, this is serious, man. And I had decided to step out on faith, right? I withdrew from school, withdrew from college. Some people want to call it a dropout. That's fine. Call it what you want to call it. But yeah, I did that and got a full-time job, man. I was working at the Amazon warehouse, where I live, and by the grace of God, made enough money to be able to move my girlfriend and I into an apartment so that our child would have a place to, a place to live. We were on college campuses, so our, options were very thin at that point. So yeah, man. And to this point, I kind of felt like not a failure at all because I was proud of the decisions I had made, but I felt like I had drifted so far from what I thought for my life. You know what I'm saying? I had felt like I was so far from what I thought that I felt lost, But I was in new territory, right? When you step out on faith, that's what's going to happen. You're going to find yourself in unfamiliar places and it's going to be uncomfortable. But that's where the growth comes in, man. God is he's going to help you. He's going to help you grow through these situations. He will not let you drown, flounder, any of it, man. He has your back at all times. And so yeah, after working at the Amazon warehouse for some time, even after the birth of my son, shortly after, maybe a couple months after his birth, or I started to feel like I was just working a lifeless like warehouse job. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel good about myself, and I wanted something more, man. So that's when I decided to leave that job. Not without having another job, of course, which was at a daycare. I know that's like unusual for a man to work at a daycare. For some people may feel that way, but I saw a lot of value in it, man. I wanted to work with children and be an inspiration, you know what I'm saying, and help people grow, man. Again, going back to what I've wanted for myself and what I wish I had. I wanted to be that for someone else. So I worked there for a year and loved it. It was great, man. I got the chance to work with, 3-year-old kids, and then over the summers, and even sometimes during like that school year, I would work with the older kids, the elementary, middle school, high school, and I enjoyed it, man. I loved it a lot, and that helped me grow as a person for sure because it felt like I was actualizing, one of the goals that God had for my life. And fast forward to now, I'm working at this warehouse job, and with the second child now. So 2 boys, me, 2 boys, and my girlfriend. And the decision for that was just having more money, to support a bigger family. So I'm doing what I have to do now. And I feel like I have this outlet now to pursue my visioning for that God has for me. And I'm grateful that I'm making these YouTube videos for y'all, that I'm although not as consistently as I'd like, I'm still making them, and I hope that y'all are enjoying them, man, because even if it reaches like one person, I'm grateful because that's one soul that I was able to reach with my message, and that's a good start. That's a better start than nothing, So I'm very grateful for that, and even grateful for the opportunities that God has presented me. You know, I'm gonna start working at the team program at my church, man, and I'm excited about that. I can't lie, because it's gonna be a great experience for those kids and for myself. I want to be stepping out of my comfort zone to do what God's calling me to do. So I can't be too mad about that. I feel great about it, and I'm looking forward to it, man. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and let y'all know why I do what I do. Like, this isn't for views. This isn't for money. I mean, monetization would be nice, but you know, I'm doing this to reach somebody, man, and someone can pull from this, and someone can, you know, you can even share this with someone else who needs it. Just, I want to build a community of people, men and women, who want to be with God, who want to grow with God, follow God closely, and just, you know, live a righteous life. So if that's you, then you're in the right place. You're definitely in the right place. You can like, subscribe, share these videos, man. Just comment anything. This is a safe community where we're going to grow with Jesus and we're going to become our best selves. And that's all I want for y'all, man. I love y'all, and thank y'all for tuning in. Till next time.